Good evening. This is another little update on the Bond bug. As you can see, the chassis is completed underneath. There's no wheels on yet. It tells you to paint everything black, but what I did with the engine, I painted it black, and then I've got a kind of a silver and just lightly brushed it over because I don't think the Bond bug had an all black engine. Yeah, I've done a little bit to myself. So now the engine's fully in, the chassis is stuck on, and I'll turn it over now, and you can see that what I've done, this has had about 6 coats actually of paint, and you can see now it's got quite a nice gloss. I can come in quite close on it like this. If it's a bit jerky, I'm not using a tripod tonight, I'm just moving it around so that you can see clearly. The top go in like so, because all the details got to go inside now, so that's probably what I'll be working on the next few days. So loosely, that's the top on. So yeah, it's not the easiest model, but I think it's going to look really nice when it's done. So yeah, it's really good representation of a Bond bug. So obviously the seats, I find it easier to spray the whole thing and then go in and do the detail for the seats later on. You can see the ribs in there. I think it actually says Bond at the back where the headrest bit is, and then the pedals will go in, and all the other bits and pieces, such as the speedo and things like that, steering wheel and all the other bits. And of course there's a few bits obviously with the doors. You get the glass, and then the bottom bit is painted black because that was like a cloth fabric, for the people that can remember what they were like. So yes, so that's where we are on that. So the next few days we'll be doing a little bit more. I've painted up underneath. It does tell you on there on the inside that this was the original AIRFIX product number 1975, limited 1975. So this must have been the original. They used obviously on this bit the molds from the original. So 1975. That's what it says in there. So, but anyway, I think the colour has come out pretty realistic, so I'm happy with that. Yeah, so just keep watching, and as the next bits come out I'll put them on. So all I do now is to look at what I'm going to paint next and carry on with that. Underneath I will put some silver on the exhaust. I painted it black, and the exhaust pipe does run up inside there. You can see it once it's focused. There it is. So there's a silencer. It comes up from the engine and then goes out the back. And there's a fuel tank up inside as well, and there's actually at the front a radiator as well, and behind that you've got the cooling fan. You can't really see any of it now, the detail, but it is pretty well detailed. So yeah, I did paint the underneath orange because normally when you make something out of fiberglass, the underside of it is roughly the same colour as well, because they usually put like a gel coat in to give you the colour of the fiberglass, and that colour normally goes right the way through. So I never see the underside of one, but I've painted it that colour because I don't think it'd be too bad. And not only that, it shows out the chassis clearer so that you can see. Anyway, keep watching, and hopefully later this week I'll have another video for you. Thank you, and if you like this, please subscribe, and you can then follow the progress of the Bond bug. Thank you very much. Bye now.